Dude, how does convergence work with this character? And this. And then you're going to go for your key pieces here. Oh. Why do we have Sacred Heart? What? Remove where did that come from? Please give me a Void Portal. Please. Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a May run for win number 2 and episode number, 277, I think. Anyways, though, your question for today, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be, what is the most money you have spent on yourself for a gift? Nothing needed like rent or groceries, but more of just like a gift. What is the most money you've spent on a gift for yourself? Let's get started. Your seed is going to be QVYZP810. We are going to be going to, on this run, it looks like the negative path or delirium. Maybe even all three of those in one if we want to, as well as boss rush, obviously. But yeah, we're getting pretty far done with a lot of these characters here. Oh, we've already gone to mother, though, is the thing. But hey, you know what? It's fine to see. It really is. It really, really is. But I guess for my answer for today's question for today, you know, I have to think about it for a minute because I haven't prepared for today's episode almost at all. But I recently just spent quite a bit of money on not really myself, but more just me and my girlfriend as a collective being. My girlfriend got me a turntable for Christmas, and it's a very nice turntable. However, I don't have any speakers to go with it, and I'm kind of an audiophile. Not to jack myself off, but the quality of sound in music definitely means a lot to me. And if I'm not gonna have good speakers, there's no point in spending that much money on getting vinyl records or anything like that. So until I had enough money to properly buy good speakers, I wasn't gonna try to use the turntable too much. And my girlfriend's not super big into music, but she wants to be, so I told her hey, if we can get more speakers for these, or I can get some money for speakers, we can start listening to records when you wake up, when we're going to bed, anything like that. And I finally got the disposable income, I guess, to spend on a nice they're not expensive speakers, they're very average. They're just $100 Amazon phono speakers pretty much. And I just recently was fuck it, I'm gonna buy these, as well as I got a new pair of earbuds for myself because my old Raycons are slowly dying. My left ear is no longer that audible. You know that thing on the iPhone, I guess any phone, you gotta shift your volume over to one ear more than the other to balance it out because one of your headphones is slowly dying. I have to, and for the past maybe half a year, I've had to have my iPhone volume balance put to the left a little bit because my left ear is quieter, and it makes the sound just, wait, what? Pickups either disappearing or becoming trinkets? Yeah, we can take that, sure. It's a trinket, okay, gotcha. I've had to have that going on for the past half a year, which to be honest with you is very annoying because again, I like when shit sounds good, and having your audio balanced weirdly makes the music sound a whole lot worse. Not even just quieter, but it just sounds more muddled and muffled, and I hate it. So I finally said, you know what? I'm gonna buy a new pair of earbuds as well for $80 for the good Bluetooth ones, because to be honest, it's a lot of money for earbuds, but I run every day, so it's a worth it investment. That's fine. I think we can just go on, well, you have enough bombs to do some soul searching here. Can you possibly find, can it be down here? It can be down, or it could potentially be right here. I don't even know where this, I guess the super can only really be in one place. And if we get more bombs, which we do not, unless our shop has more bombs, oh, I think the super can literally be only right here or on top of our shop. Yo, we're actually so lucky today. What's inside of here? You gotta be careful here because you only have a limited amount of bombs. So you really gotta make sure you're not hitting these barrels for anything. So, and these can only shoot once per room, so you gotta be a little bit cautious. All right, good. And then why don't you push this one down next to this barrel here, and then get this one popping off? Okay, extra money. We made our bomb back there in cash. Don't blow that up. Just kill that thing. Careful. And a tomb chest might be able to give us a nice secret room item. Oh god, that was terrifying. Anything? Soul, that's a free devil deal next floor. You know what, dude? As a soul heart character, I appreciate that. Why don't we go onto our downpour and just move on down? Well, we're stuck fighting Envy now. That's just fantastic for our time, for a boss rush especially. But as I was saying, I think if you have a hobby that you really enjoy doing, No amount of money is going to be too much to make that hobby more enjoyable to you, or just easier to do. And like, I used to work out with no music because I just like I didn't like the not having like the sound awareness of what's going on around me. For example, like at the gym, I mean, nothing bad's gonna happen there unless you're like being super unsafe. You're not gonna get like hit by a fucking flying dumbbell randomly, right? You're gonna be pretty much fine there. But just the idea that like I can't hear if somebody is like needs help or shit like that, or I need help, it kind of freaks me out. But I quickly got over that phase because working out without music to me is very, 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 very boring. Will this work? It should, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. And 3 floors of mapping? Brother, I will not be turning that down. Should also go into our item room while we're already here. But I quickly got over that. It hurts to move. The more you're moving, the higher your tear rate gets. In a room, it's not going back down. Does it reset it resets every room, right? Yeah, so it goes back every room, but if you move around, you gain. That's actually a pretty cool idea for an item. I actually really like that. That's cool. It is. But I got over that very quickly. Now I cannot like do anything without music. I mean, especially running, because running is the most boring task to do when it comes to doing honestly anything in life. Like going for a walk or running is pretty mundane. But if you put music into that mix, dude, holy shit, it's a whole different activity. And, you know, when my headphones started shitting out, I had the money to buy, like, new ones, but I was kind of hoping they'd fix themselves, because Raycons are pretty expensive, man. It did not happen, sadly, so I was like, you know what? It's been long enough, and my girlfriend's now starting to go for runs with me as well. It'd be nice to have 2 pairs of earbuds, even though one is kind of shit. It's just nice to have 2, so I'll spend the money so we can both technically have our own pairs of earbuds and go for runs and be more comfortable. And lo and behold, that's what happened. I'm pretty excited to have them come today. Ooh. We can take one of these for free, but I'm going to be quite honest with you. None of these are even worth wasting a rune for. Habeas Corpus is fine, but the item like broke last time and almost killed us with a super fast spider. So, you know, I'm going to not fuck with that, to be real with you. I am not. But the cursed room gives us Heartbreak, which actually I think the item is really good. So I'm going to take it. And we do get a couple of bombs, which is kind of the big thing I was looking for, was bombs to get into our secret rooms. Now, here's the downside of Heartbreak. Your HP is now at a very weird cap, whereas previously, you had, like, 12 hits on you. We're down, like, 3 hearts on that. And it kind of sucks, but at the same time, we already have a really good run. We have great familiar DPS. We have a good tears up, like, modifier going on. And we have, of course, decent damage and range. So I don't see us getting down to low HP super quickly here. Foiled cards are always good. Okay, so foiled, you like reroll everything in the room, right? Okay, why don't we do this in here to get the heart rerolled from the fight into a bomb, and we get another one of these. We get a teleport to the boss fight with extra stats. It's fine. I think the Soul of Loss is still a little bit better for us, but that Justice card gave us a huge return for our money there, which I really do appreciate. And I think after that point, you just simply move on down. Birthright. I don't think May has a working Birthright. We have no description there. I'd rather not waste the money. Well, you know what, dude? Fuck it. Does it do anything for us? It doesn't look like it. That's fine. I would have thought a character as big as May would have one, but you know what, dude? Like, it's not a huge deal. It's for science right there, all right? And we can actually pop these open. And do I want to take... I'm going to take the black hearts here. And then I'm going to actually give the Play-Doh cup back to this thing here. I don't really care for that. And we'll take the Soul of Loss for, again, more free deals in that regard. Suck it all up. What are you going to give me in return? Hopefully an item. You done sucking? I mean, you know, we turned what was pretty much like useless stuff into somewhat useful things, so I'm not going to be mad about that. We might as well check out our item room while we're down here as well. But yeah, that's a lot of money. It was like 200 collectively for the headphones, plus the speakers, plus shipping, which 200 bucks to me is a lot of money, but I think I've spent more on myself. I mean, this PC that I have, that kind of blows. The PC that I have is or was around like 2K. And that was a monitor, you know, graphics card, CPU, the case, stuff like that. But like, was it really a I guess it was kind of a gift, because I bought I made the PC back in like 2019, I think, somewhere around there. I didn't plan for it to end up being like what I do most of my, what is this? Gives flight for one room and applies an effect based on the value of on-screen indicators. This is too much. But it looks like super fun. So for one charge, or for one indicator, it gives you stats, 2 wisps for one room. For 2, it gives you holy beams. For 3, it spawns holy. I mean, it's all good. Well, we'll give it a try, right? It sounds like a fun book. It sounds like a very fun... Oh, so you can charge that up for a better effect. And it starts at 6. Okay, that's actually kind of a cool idea for a book, is like a pseudo charge with the actual book's charge. How good will it be? I'm gonna say the 7 for the boss fight here, but how good will the 7 be? It said like holy light beams like everywhere. I mean, dude, the Arachna mod, like, as the character might be a little bit underwhelming in the late game, the items the mod adds are just like insane. Like, from what I've seen on the workshop and the Google Doc of like the items and the descriptions, I mean, it looks like there was so much time put into the items that I'm really excited to see what the pack can offer. Now, how will 7 do on the boss fight? I'm not gonna take that right now. Oh, it's back to 1? So it's cycled, you can't save it. I guess that kind of makes... That was so dumb of me. Ooh, what is happening? I guess that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I guess the number does not scale with how good the effect is, because, like, we just got, like, Trisagion and Salvation off of a 1, which I would rather have this than random Holy Lights every once in a while. That was pretty... We don't keep these, right? No, okay, that makes perfect sense, actually. You know what, dude? I'm really happy about that. We can take the pill now because there was no deal. Good Pretty Fly. And I think, once again, you just move on down. Oh my god, the Void Chest came with us. Okay. We want to drop some stuff in here for the chest then. The more we drop and give to it, the better the reward will be. So I guess you want to go look around for drops, and oh my god. We're gonna pop the Soul of Lost in this room to get that, because that looks pretty appetizing to a man like me. Okay, so right now we have a 7 charge on our book. Why don't we just go and fight our boss with that charge and see if we can get... Oh, I forgot you're in here. A big thing out of it. What will that do? We gained flight. Is that it? I mean, it's still fine. I want to just kill Bombino here really fast. We also have 6 keys to utilize against our mega big chest in that room next to our vault room up there, which I'm going to prioritize going to over the item room because for a couple of reasons. Number 1, the chest can give you item room items and multiple of them. And if we run out of keys, we still get an increased planetarium chance on the next floor either way. Dude, how does convergence work with this character? Does it even work? It doesn't work? Oh, wasting my goddamn time with that item. I shouldn't expect a lot of modded items to synergize with each other, but that one just kind of stings, man. Why don't we go through here and try to get just a couple extra keys in case our chest is a bit of a finicky one. I'm really mad at Convergence. It's such a fun item. The Convergence itself is like one of my new favorite modded angel items, but it doesn't work with Mei, and Mei's a very interesting character, right? Because Mei's style of shooting is definitely not traditional, so I understand why it doesn't work, but I think it wouldn't be that bad if, like, you had 4 tiers, maybe rotate in the opposite direction. Now, I'm not saying that, like, you know, the Andromeda mod maker should have to code in a special exception just for Mei. Maybe the Mei mod maker can code an exception for that item. It could go both ways. It really could. We have 6 keys still. Looking for 7 at the... I want to go for 8 at the bare minimum, but at the same time, like, I think 6 should be plenty. I just don't want to waste the rune and the keys and then come out of there with absolutely nothing. Okay, 7 gives me hope. Can we get 1 more, maybe? I think 8 is the max it can take before it just automatically opens up, and I'd love to have it just automatically open up. Come on. Another key? No. Well, we can bomb open this, I guess. It's a kind of our last hope for keys here. Please, a bunch of keys. You are not a bunch of keys. We're just going to do it. We're going to send it. Please, Lord, open in 1 key. 2, 3, 4. Okay, GB Bug and Fly Tears. I think we'll take both. I don't know if Fly Tears, like, actually, it doesn't work. Most things don't tend to work with May, and it's kind of sad. But now we can actually enter into here and get, Turtle Baby, which, although being a strong baby, it works with May. Interesting. Although being a strong baby, I don't like to see, because the YouTuber who made that character is a bit of a weird guy, I'm just going to say it. And Diplopia. Okay, you know what, dude? Goodbye to the book. We're taking Diplopia with us. And we'll go to our cursed room, but then I need a cracked key to open you. I don't have a goddamn cracked key with me. I have a range up, though. Does that work for anything? You piece of shit. What about this pill? Okay, we're just going to move on down here. Not a big deal. We have no flight to grab that room. Might as well grab the reverse chariot card right here. We can take this down with us, but yeah, that's the end of our floor. It kind of burns to not be able to utilize like half the items we got, but that's how modded Isaac works, I guess. Okay, there are a couple things we can be doing on this floor right now. The first one that strikes me is to get an increased angel deal chance with the Diplopia that we have by using the Soul of Jacob and Esau in our sacrifice room. You know what? I'll gladly take number 1. We have a great range stat either way, I feel like. And then we'll look at our shop as well while we're here. Okay, nothing too crazy going. We're breaking the tier cap right now. Hello? With the athlete's foot item. That's pretty damn crazy. Oh, that's a lot of money. 28 cents right there. Jesus Christ. We're going to go down here. Don't crash. Did not crash. Now, Esau. Take 1 for the team. Goodbye, sir. We're going to do a little bit more than just that because we can. We have the option to. I want to go for an increased deal chance right now. And then maybe if we're, like, super lucky, I can't see what this is going to be next. Can you stop doing the weird... I want to see what this is going to say. Okay. Oh, well, that makes the increased chance, like, just super increased there. All right. You want to grab your black rune because the Diplopia black rune is a pretty good combo. And then you go fight your boss. Good stuff. But I guess the PC, when I first was, like, originally getting it, I wasn't planning to make content. I guess I kind of was. I wanted to start streaming once college hit. But I didn't really have, like, a dedicated... pair throw Diplopia with an angel room. That's nice. That's real nice. But I wasn't planning to, like, exclusively become a streamer or a YouTuber for my job. No one ever sees it taking off like that. So I was kind of just looking at it more of, like, just a way to play games I've been wanting to play for a while that were too high caliber for my older PC. Yeah, we're gonna bomb this, and we're gonna pair throw Diplopia, all of this in here, because Divine Vengeance, it's fine. All right, spawning, like, Holy Light shots for getting hit is fine, but any on-proc items that, like, you know, when you take damage, it spawns, like, a leech or a spider, they, number 1, cause a lot of lag in the game usually, and number 2, you don't really ever want to be taking damage. Like, it's a very common thought process there. So to maybe turn that into a Sacred Heart or a Godhead would be a little bit more rewarding on this run right now. Any kind of speed up from our 0.7 speed would also be appreciated here. Like, come on. We've been sitting at this speed value for the entire run so far, ever since we got Athlete's Foot. Okay. Boom. Boom. What's going on here? Breath of Life. Fantastic. These are all, like, trash, aren't they? Okay, this is probably not that trash. Ambrosia. Shots create light beams. Damage up, tears down. We'll try it. Hopefully it actually works as this character. Rosary is good for a tears up. And Vade Retro is also pretty okay. That's about the extent of it, though. And we might as well. Black Rune, Breath of Life for speed. Let's go, we got speed. And tier size and range. Let's hope Ambrosia actually works. But we'll go to our super duper room down here. And then... again, we can move on down. But, oh, my green screen's, like, freaking out in the background. I apologize for that. Don't care. Ooh, actually, maybe I do care. I'll try this. Why not? But, yeah, I wasn't planning to, like... oh. Oh. So, the Turtle Baby works with Convergence and Ambrosia. So, this is just our run now. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. But anyways, I wasn't planning to make content when I got the PC. I was just wanted to play like more intense. Because my laptop, dude, it had a Core i7, so it was okay. But you could not run like any game besides like Isaac and like vanilla Minecraft on there. It would buckle under the pressure of any kind of graphically intensive game or any just kind of intensive game at all. So I couldn't do much, and I wanted to have a PC where I was able to play games like modded Minecraft, and because I've always wanted to like play like a super heavily modded Minecraft game, but I do my greens. Can this fan turn off? It's been on for like half an hour. I've always wanted to play a heavily modded Minecraft. However, my PC couldn't handle it. So no joke, the reason I spent $2,000 on a PC was not to make content. No, sir. The reason I spent that much money on a PC was to play Minecraft, pretty much. And, you know, but dude, why can't you just be normal for once? My lord. Ignore the green screen. It's bugging out. I was just to pretty much play Minecraft. I also ended up playing Skyrim again. Like, I went back and put, like, the settings on ultra high and had a much better time. Because my thing with Skyrim at first was, like, obviously it's a great game. Skyrim is one of the best games ever made. But when you're playing it on a low graphic setting, it's really hard to enjoy it because you really can't tell what the fuck is going on ever. And it's frustrating. We don't need to do any sacrificing here. We're fine. And it's really frustrating. It is. So oh, no. Give me Stone Bond, the best trinket in the entire game. So it was kind of like, on an investment standpoint, a little bit of a waste of money, because I could have just bought like an Xbox. I could have bought like a console that can also play like Skyrim on high graphics, or like play Isaac without any lag and things like that. But I chose to, I'm bad at the game. I chose to invest it in a PC, which obviously ended up working out, because like here we are today, we're streaming, we're recording videos, I edit videos on here. Like, my life is spent on this computer because that's how I make my money, and I would not have it any other way in the current moment. But it definitely was more of a gift to myself, I think, than like the speakers are, because the PC was not intended to be a work thing. It was intended to be a gift, as I said earlier, just a gift to myself. But I don't know, like, $2,000 on yourself, like, there's got to be something else I've spent on myself that was a little bit more money than that. That's going to be insane, I feel like. Do we have so many tiers flying towards us right now? I don't know if we're able to look at this run. I know we're not going to be making boss rush on this run, and we've already fought Hush, right? Yeah, but like, if we can go Dark Room, then Delirium, that would be insane. We can try to, we're going to definitely be able to get our key pieces for a Mega Satan fight. And off of the Mega Satan fight, we can get a half chance to go down. Where are my Viday Retro spawns? What the fuck? They don't exist here for some reason. We can go to our Void Floor and get just a ton of marks on this run. Voodoo. We don't really have any other use for our money, so I guess we can buy that and hope it pays out next floor. We'll give some money back to our good old machine here. We've been kind of leaving it in the dust for a while. Maybe 420? We're past 420, boys. Great. What about the arcade? Before we start heading into our final floors of the run. No, I don't really care for any of you. We can go into our, what's it called? First room here. I'll give you some HP. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit risky right now. Yeah, that was, now that I think about it, that would have never been worth it, because we are a soul heart only character. Good planning there. Don't forget your key. Open up this. Get some micro Isaacs. I don't really care about that, but we'll hold on to it for now. And I think you just go and fight your boss. Again, I'm really sad about not seeing boss rush on this run, but things happen. We could have maybe tried to like grind for a Mama Mega earlier in the run, but it's such a slim chance in modded Isaac to get one specific item that I'm not going to worry too much about it. So you definitely want to grab, yes, negative and this, and then you're going to go for your key pieces here. Oh, all right. Well, this for sure is a run. My lord, dude. Well, it's womb time, everybody. Angel Deal gives us Job's Rags. 66% tier boost at the beginning. So it's red stew, but for your tiers. I'm definitely game for that. We'll fight the statue once again and just, yeah. Like, there was no chance there. Pop the reverse Emperor as well. Go fight Mr. Fred. Like, dude, this run is insane. I mean, look at how fast we kill a boss. That should not be allowed. We get the coin purse, of course we do. We'll take every pill here, except for the tears down pill, obviously. I'm drowsy. We get Verp for another I'm drowsy. And you know what, dude? If we choose to go fight Delirium on this run, I'm drowsy will be really, really good. Is that a tears up pill? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Bad gas. I'm drowsy again. And I found pills. All right. Continuing on. And we get to gulp Sewn Bond here. Are there still spiders in the sky? Excuse me? Get out of here. Wait, there's still enemy? Oh, I gotta hit the buttons to clear the room. I'm so dumb, actually. We can get a Sewn Bond gulped here to permanently have this weird effects going on. And the more tiers we have, the better, obviously. So we gotta make sure we're trying to go for Conjoined right now. The boss fight shouldn't be too much further away. Please be up here. Not good timing there, but I guess to finish off our story, or our question for today, the only other thing I could consider potentially being like a really expensive gift to myself was my car, I guess. Like, because I am the owner of my car. Like, it's not owned by my parents or anything. And it was like $3,300, like somewhere in that range, and that's more than my PC was. So maybe the car, but the car is like a necessity in like at least American society. Like you are pretty much required to have a car to do anything. Like I really wish that we had more accessible public transportation, but is not the case. Ooh, thank you for that. In America, because I don't like driving, obviously. I've said it before. I'm not a big fan of getting in a car and driving somewhere. I would much rather have like a bus fare or like a subway than just have you know, just to pay and finance and you know, worry about having a car and insurance and things like that. It sucks. But the thing is, if I wanted to have a good public transport, I'd have to move to a really big city, and I don't like big cities. If my ideal place to live is like a very rural area with nothing around. That is my ideal like living situation. So I don't want to move to like New York, Chicago, Vancouver, like anywhere like that. I am fine being in a rural area. But if that's the case, then I gotta worry about like having car insurance and all that kind of crazy shit. So as an investment, yeah, the car is definitely more expensive, but it's also required. It's not really a gift to myself. Now, I could have gone for a cheaper car. That's for sure. Now, the car went... Oh, so here's my car story, I guess. Originally, my grandpa had... His friend was selling the car. We got it from his friend. And my parents were the owners of it originally. Around like a year ago, a little less than a year ago, I paid my dad out for the car, which was like the asking price for the car on the original selling point was around 3K, but then because there's more miles on it now and things like that, the price was down about like $200. So I gave my dad like $3,300 for it. It's like just pretty much the asking price, and then it was mine. So I didn't like really have a choice on this car or a different car. I kind of was just forced into this car, which I'm not mad because the car I have, it's a Kia Forte. I like it. It's like, I'm not a car guy, so you might say, oh, you like Kia Fortes, you fucking idiot. They only have 3,000 fuck gallons to the piss mile. Like, I don't know what that means. I don't really care what that means either. If the car drives me from point A to point B, that's all I gotta know. I know it's a very simple and overdone method of talking about cars, but I really don't care. Now, if I was driving to like work like every day, like an hour commute, yeah, I would care more about my miles per piss gallon and like my comfort, but the car is nice. Kia Fortes are not bad cars at all. They're actually very nice cars. We could... Don't do it. This run is way too good. Please don't give me a crash loop. The run is back. I'm not going to worry about trying to fight Mom's Heart. We're just going to go stage 10 again here. I seriously, there's one mod that keeps making Mom's Heart spawn. Like, why do we have Sacred Heart? Where did that come... Huh? Where did... Where did sacred... What? Remove where did that come from? I literally have no clue where that item came from. I'll watch back the footage. I didn't earn that item, that's for sure. All I did was beat Mom's heart, and then the game crashed. Dude, that is the biggest mystery of them all. Why did the game just give me it? What was the last item that I got? We got Sewn Bond. We gulped that. We got Cat of Nine Tails from our last boss. We got Job's Rag. We didn't... And also, why is the boss room right here? What is happening? What, huh? This is the most confusing run of all time. I literally have no clue why the game just gave us Sacred Heart right there. We still have... Wait, where's Convergence? Why didn't we... What? Did Sacred Heart become Convergence? Give... Convert... Harmonic... Harmonic... We have it now? That's better. I think Harmonic Convergence became Sacred Heart, and it put it to the front of our thing. We probably lost more items than just that now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't care. We are crushing the run. All we gotta do is go beat the lamb and try the hardest for a Void Portal. Speaking of, we gotta beat the lamb anyways. I'm not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna go down and do it, because once we beat Delirium, we only have one more mark as this character, so... Get me out of here. I don't know what's happening there. What was I even saying? I guess the car was more expensive as an investment opportunity there. But again, like, cars are pretty much required in this day and age. Why are our item pools like this? Dude, what is... I don't know. I don't care either. Just finish off the run. You're kind of breaking my brain right now. From this run being just insanely overpowered to, like, item pools being wrong and the game just giving me fucking Sacred Heart, I have no clue. I have literally zero idea what's going on there. If you guys don't trust me, I can put up the unedited footage onto, like, my other channel, and you can see I did not even, like, open up the console once, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. We're doing okay. Our items should be mostly back, and all it is now time for is to go fight the Lamb and then fight Mega Satan. I don't really care for that. We're going to keep our I'm Drowsy pill for the Mega Satan fight because... Oh, maybe we should save it longer, because we can totally just... Because Mega Satan's like a stationary boss. We can just stand in one place and murder him. We should save the I'm Drowsy for the potential Delirium that could happen, and we could just find the portal after Lamb and just go down that way, which I would be very happy about, but... We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Yeah, big guy in the middle, that's what I thought. You're fucked. You stand literally zero chance. But if we wanted to really get like, oh, you know what, dude? I'll pop this right now. Technical about it, the car was more expensive, but the car is not a gift. The car is a necessity. And when I used to work at the factory, it was like a 20-minute commute. It wasn't like anything. There's no portal. That kind of scares me. There wasn't, like, anything I was driving an hour away to. Now, again, once I moved to Chicago and I was going back and forth to see my girlfriend, yeah, I was driving, like, an hour and a half, well, 3 hours every weekend. And it was good to have a decent car for that. But I grew up with my first car being a junker. Like, it was... We sold that car when I was done with it for $200. That's how bad that car was. The AC and the heat was broken, which in Wisconsin, having both AC and heat broken is, like, the worst thing that can happen to you. The power steering was all fucked up. The battery shat out like 3 times in 1 month at a certain point, and it wasn't the alternator. I know that for a fact. The miles per gallon was also kind of bad, and the thing ran like shit. So when I got any upgrade, whether it be a Kia Forte, hell, it could have been a fucking, like, you know, those stroller carts at the grocery store. It could have been one of those things, and it still would have been an upgrade for me. I'd rather Scooby-Doo, Flintstones my way to work every day. Then, yeah, take this and then go fight Mega Satan. Then drive that car ever again. Let's do it. We should be fine here. But, so any upgrade there was a good upgrade. Just fire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real good. Get it right up in there. Oh, beautiful, dude. We're not, like, super overpowered, but the build itself looks flashy enough. The hands are almost down. One hand. Oy! Yeah, 2 hands. There we go, boys. We have, like, a sliver of health in the left hand and then a little bit on the right. Once those are gone, the fight should be pretty straightforward because every tier will be hitting the head and not just his hands. Or you're fucked. Get out of here. You're fucked, too. Absolutely. All right, hands are both down. And now it's just a head we got to worry about, which shouldn't honestly be too big of an issue. Yeah, it's already done. All right, keep your Vade retro for the next wave of the Sins. You pop it right there. You kill. Oh my god, that was so much. You killed Lust in like one hit, and you're gone next. Bye-bye. Now it's time for you again, which again should not take very long. Yep, Angels, no. Keep one Vade right there, and when you spawn in, pop that, and you're fucked. Okay. Like I said, the run is going to go good either way. If we don't get a Void Portal, I'll be pretty upset, but, like, not every run can go all the way. You gotta have those shorter runs to make the longer ones stand out more. Goodbye. Goodbye? Goodbye. To put it in perspective of how long this run has taken with the lag and the crash, the run timer is 32 minutes, my recording timer is 47. That's how much in-game lag there is going on right now. That's a lot. It is. And I'll just be careful here, because you can still get kind of fucked up if you aren't careful. It's happened before to us on this same fight. Left and right, you're good. The more tears, the better. Get the closer you are, the better as well. But don't take dumb damage, okay? Good one. A little bit of gamer focus never hurt nobody, right? Okay, closer the better, once again. Once his mouth opens up, you can back up again. A funky wave tears going on. You can just stand in one place for these most of the time and just shift left and right every once in a while. Good. Health bar is getting down there. This should be the end of it. Just brave the storm, brother. Please give me a Void Portal. Please. Like I said, it can happen to every single run. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the run and my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. Join our Discord, follow my Twitch, all that stuff. But in the meantime, I've been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.